Today I want to talk about how to utilize your website to get the most distribution from your content. I'm Scott Oldford, and I want to make sure that you're utilizing your website in the most effective way possible. Now, first off, I want you to realize that a website is not the most important part of your business. Almost every business I've had in the past 3 or 4 years, I've done over $1 million in revenue before we've actually had a real website. And quite honestly, I believe that that should be for more businesses. But once you actually start creating a real business and you start actually having a website and you start utilizing content and you start utilizing things like email and things like YouTube and Facebook and personal pages and groups, I want to share with you a very, very simple methodology on how to utilize your website to get the most out of the content that you're developing. So your website really wants to, of course, revolve around a simplistic structure. But your content is the most important part of that website. It allows for people to find you on Google, allows for people when they actually search for you to be able to find this content in an evergreen fashion. So every single time that you have content, if you have a video, your blog, your website should have the video as well as the actual version of the video in content format. Now, I'm not talking a transcript. I'm talking about 600 words of what that video is all about. Now, the beautiful thing is that being able to get somebody to watch a video is not always possible. Getting someone to watch and look at an article is not always possible. So when we use an article, we can then share this on Facebook or YouTube or through our email list or wherever it may be, and we do a couple of core things. Number one, we're able to deliver content based on how somebody consumes it. Some people consume videos, some people consume Facebook posts, some people consume articles, and all people are a little bit different. Number two, we're actually able to pixel and track engagement on who's consuming your content. And this is going to be really, really important once you do things like retargeting and retargeting based upon engagement. Number three, people are going to consume more of your content, look at your offerings and your products more often on your website if they're actually going there. And number four, you actually have more ability to utilize things like YouTube advertising and Facebook ad placements. Because certain placements on Facebook and YouTube and different online platforms for paid advertising make it much easier to use your website versus using the inline part of the website or the inline part of the platform itself. And your cost per click and cost per engagement actually goes down. So the way that it really should be is that you're sharing the video and the content at the same time, allowing us to really captivate as much of your potential audience as possible, and then being able to distribute that content through the different social platforms that you're utilizing. And it doesn't matter if you have an email list going to these articles, it doesn't matter if it's a messenger bot, it doesn't matter if it's Facebook, we're now going to be able to retarget people based on interest, based on engagement, and based on how long they were actually on your website, allowing us to be far more relevant and omnipresent to those people that you're magnetizing and pulling towards us that will end up becoming customers. So if you enjoyed this content and you want more of it, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And if you want other entrepreneurs just like you to be able to also access this information, this knowledge, make sure you go ahead and share it with someone that means the most to you. Remember, as entrepreneurs, it's our job to be able to help other entrepreneurs continue to elevate, allowing us to evolve society and evolve our world. I'll see you next time. Bye.